Welcome to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body but still the mind. My name is Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Today we have an amazing special guest. As you know, all our guests are special, but today we have someone who is really going to take you through a very different kind of journey. I'm going to save introducing our special guest to the last because I want to know a little more about him. I want all of you to know more about him. So first I'm going to start with introducing Ron Thomas to my immediate left. Ron is a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And Ron, you have a show that airs every Thursday. It's live, right?
Yes. It's
Big Talk.
1 hour live call-in.
1 hour live call-in show, and it's called Big Talk?
Yes.
What channel?
56.
Channel 56. Watch Ron every Thursday, 1 to 2.
Yes.
You compete for our airtime, but we're a tape show, so you could tape us, TiVo us, and watch him live. On other days, come and watch us, stretch with us. To my extreme right, we have Frank Craven. Frank is also a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. Frank, what is your show about?
It's called Waha, the Crybaby Wailing, Ward Sailing, Healing America. And I've been on many years, and every Friday at 9:30, Channel 34, I explore alternative healing modalities and complain and also look for solutions.
Wonderful. You're in the right place here today. We have Sarah Torres who's going to join us in just a moment. So while we're waiting for while we're waiting to introduce Sarah, I'd like to tell you a little more about our show. Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon. That's Monday through Friday Eastern Time, 1:30 Eastern Time, New York time. If you're not able to watch us on TV on any given day, you can also watch us live online, www.mnn.org. MNN stands for Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And we are a public access channel, a very open program as far as Yogaxpress is concerned. Come on, Sarah, join us. That's okay. Just come right in front of the camera. That's fine. And we do try to reach out to as many people as we can in this limited span of half hour. And I believe we have had quite an influence on people out there. To my extreme right, to Frank's right actually, we have Sarah Torres, who has joined us today for a great experience. And Sarah, in tomorrow's episode, I'm hoping you'll be back tomorrow. I love your little feathers. Wow, you're right there with us. We're going to have a little bit of a Kundalini experience today, and we're going to have our guest expert, tell us what that's about today. So tomorrow, we want you to tell us a little more about your writing as well, right? Sarah's a model and upcoming writer and author, and she has a book coming up, Something for Everyone. And we're going to have Sarah tell us a little more about her book in the next episode today. Now for the big moment everyone's been waiting for. You're wondering, what is this beautiful sheepskin rug and this amazing gentleman sitting here? Harinam Singh Khalsa is a spiritual teacher. Harinam, welcome to our show.
Thank you, Banu. Honored to be here.
It is. Well, I am very curious. I want to know, what does it mean to be dressed in all white?
Well, the reason I specifically look this way is that this is representative of somebody of the Sikh faith, and I have a turban, and we don't cut our beard, and in particular movement that I'm part of, we wear white, as you know, that the color white is actually a reflection of all the colors
of the prism
colors, and it actually gives healing energy anybody who's in its presence.
There's a connection, the word I was looking for, the healing energy.
healing energy,
Wonderful.
yes.
What kind of a journey are you taking us through today? What are you going to
Well, I think we talked about this. We're going to do something a little different over the next few sessions. We're going to talk about the chakras that, of course, many of the viewers have heard about. If they're
Right.
beginners, maybe they don't know a lot about it.
No, we don't fully understand.
And of course, any of you who've practiced yoga know the healing benefits of it. You know, practicing yoga will make you more flexible, and it'll make you more relaxed, and it even can improve your health, and give you a sense of calmness and peace. So we know all of this. But we also know through these teachings that are thousands of years old that it also can give us a feeling of a very subtle essence within ourselves that often we're unaware of.
Right.
And so this is where the chakras come in that people have heard about. So in the yogic teachings, we've learned that we have energy centers within our body called the chakras, and there's 7, and I'll even talk about an 8th one. And if, for instance, you've ever had acupuncture, it's the same kind of idea that the Chinese acupuncture works with meridian points, for instance. And so there's this understanding in the East that there's a certain flow of energy within our own selves that often we're unaware of in the busy day. Practicing yoga and meditation, we can actually tune into this and be aware of actually this energy flowing within ourselves.
So you're going to help us reach inside of us to bring out all that energy? Is that what you're gonna help
That
us
is
with?
what we're hoping to do. And of course, you're doing that when you practice any type of yoga.
Right.
It's happening on a very subtle level.
Right.
And so in this series, we're going to just have a little more focus on that.
Sure.
So, for instance, we have these chakras, and we'll go through them. In Kundalini Yoga, in particular, there's 2 ways that we're working with these chakras. One is this understanding that as a human being, we're multi-aspected. And at each energy level, this represents another part of your being.
Right.
So what we want to do in Kundalini Yoga is to be a well-rounded person, that we want to be strong in all the areas.
Right.
For instance, sometimes somebody will walk in the room, and without even talking to them, you'll go, oh, they're really coming from their head. You hear people say that. Or that woman, she really comes from her heart.
Right.
Or, boy, they're a control freak. You can feel it.
You can feel the aura.
You can feel it, but it's because
Amazing.
they're coming from a particular area. Or sometimes to the contrary, somebody has a very good heart, but they don't have a lot of backbone, we would say. They're not strong.
Right.
But that's maybe they're coming strong here and they're not coming strong there. So the 2 things we want to be conscious of in practicing yoga and having an awareness about these chakras is that we want to strengthen the areas so that there's balance. So in healing, we want to be in balance. We don't want to be very strong in one area and very weak in the other area. We want to be strong in all the aspects.
Right.
And in practicing yoga, we can actually consciously strengthen these various parts of our being. The second thing we're doing in yoga is that there's this idea, and this is the Kundalini energy, is that we talk about there being at the base of the spine a certain energy that we're born with. And through the practice of really any spiritual practice, any healing practice, like even Hatha Yoga, whatever we're practicing, we're actually bringing this up, and this is what we would call raising our consciousness.
Right. The rising energy, is that the
Rising
is called?
Kundalini, rising,
Yeah,
it's actually called Chirti Kala. It's this energy of the Kundalini rising.
So every time we move, are we helping the energy move upward? Is that to get to the spiritual level? Because I know we need to get past the physical level to get to the spiritual.
Well, actually, what we're doing with yoga is we're moving in a conscious way to move that energy. Just
Right.
moving in any kind of way.
Right.
For
It's not-
instance, I love going to the gym. I love weightlifting, and that's very helpful for my muscular system.
Right.
It's not necessarily consciously designed to be bringing this energy up.
Okay.
Okay, so there's different exercises for different things. So in all of our practices, a very good starting point to understand is that we're trying to do 2 things basically. Any area that needs some attention,
Right.
because again, there's energy there, so we want it to be balanced and strong everywhere to be a complete person. The other thing we're trying to do is consciously raise this energy so we become more aware and conscious people so we can do what we were born to do.
I cannot wait to start.
Okay.
Please. We're ready.
We're going to do a class, but one thing I was going to mention before we start the class
Sure.
is we're going to hopefully do this over 4 sessions, and I just want to talk very, very briefly, because there's books about this, you can go on the internet, it's very fascinating stuff. But I'd like to do 2 chakras at a time, and then we'll do a class for those chakras. So just to give you some awareness of it, the first chakra is actually located more or less where your rectum is. It's
Right.
at the bottom.
Base of the spine
base
in
of
the
the
back.
spine. And this is called Muladhara. Sometimes my pronunciation.
Muladhara. No problem.
Muladhara.
I can help with
myself.
that.
She's
Muladhara.
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 And this is at the root. And what this
Muladhara.
represents, and this is really what's important, what this energy represents is your, it's almost like your survival instinct. This is the force in you that wants survival, and this is kind of your very most worldly base energy. But you do need it.
Right.
You do need it. If you don't need it, you can have all these other qualities, but somehow you find it
There's
hard.
no, it's like a foundation.
It is. It's your base and foundation. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes you want it in balance, but that's what that's about. That is the very first thing. And actually, and some people would also call this your animal instinct.
Right.
With the,
Which
the,
you
that,
need.
the last chakra.
The
The
base.
bottom,
chakra.
the base chakra.
Base of your
Number
spine.
one. Then moving up, we're in what is it? Oh boy, how do you?
Svadhisthana.
That's very good. These guys, I'm the teacher. These guys.
No, we're just helping with the pronunciation.
The
We want to
pronunciation.
understand what it means. Right?
In the real world, this in the second chakra, this represents your sexuality and your creativity, and actually, your sexuality is part of your creativity. But it's a certain type of energy. It's your energy to procreate. It's your energy to create things, and it's very important as a human being to have a very enlightened second chakra. Okay, but it's still considered one of the lower 3 chakras. But whenever you're talking about your creative energy, your sensuality,
Right.
your sexuality, that kind of energy, I'm not putting a value judgment, it's good or bad, but that kind of energy, that would be your second chakra. So I'm going to take you through a Kundalini Yoga set today, all right, and we'll walk through this, and this is going to be working on those lower 2 chakras.
May I just make a quick observation? These chakras also have representative colors, right?
Yes,
the
they
reason
do.
is because we were talking about
Yeah,
the
we were
red,
doing this
orange,
today,
and
yes.
yellow. So
Yes,
that's
they
the
are.
root chakra is
Root
red.
chakra is red.
Swadhisthana, the second one is orange.
Is orange,
and then
exactly.
Yellow.
And yellow is for
Yellow
the
Manipura.
third, and we'll talk about
Is
that
that what
a
you
little
call the
later.
yellow belly or something?
The yellow fire in the belly.
Fire in the belly,
We'll
right,
talk more
right.
about that later,
Okay.
but for this class, we're
Can't
going to
wait.
actually talk about our lower 2 chakras,
Right.
security, sensuality, sexuality, and this again also is to get this energy ignited and activated, we would say, and kind of move that up. Okay? Everybody ready?
Yes,
All right.
we're all
Now, as we talked about, we do a
So
little.
I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just want to acknowledge our director, Josiane Hurd. Josiane, thank you for holding the fort once more. You're flying solo again. And Stephanie Aline for the studio lights and the gobos. I'm sorry, I like to acknowledge everybody because they did this amazing setup.
Okay, very quickly, and again, this is old school, and at home you don't have to feel any pressure or anything doing it. But traditionally, when we do a Kundalini Yoga set, we do an opening chant. This has been done for thousands of years, and it's Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo, I bow to the creative force in the universe. Gurudev Namo, I bow to the teacher within myself. Chant that
So
3
those
times.
of us who want to
Om
join in,
Namo
feel free.
Gurudev Namo.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo.
Okay, and I'll do it. We sit up straight and we do it, and so you'll hear me the first time through, and we'll do it 3 times, and then we'll get right into the class.
So you lead, we follow.
I'll lead, you follow.
Okay.
Wait, are we saying this in English?
Om Namo.
No, it's a Sanskrit,
Gurudev.
but you don't have. You just listen in your mind. Just listen to the
Right,
Right,
vibration.
if you want to
I'll think
listen,
in
that's
English.
fine.
That's fine.
I
Yeah.
bow to the creator universe. I heard you.
Okay, very good. Okay, so inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
And off we go. All right. First of all, come standing up, and we're going to come in something called table pose. All right? And maybe you've also heard this as chair pose.
Oh, yes.
All right? So you're flat on your heels, you come down and take your hands inside. Now bend down though, you want your thighs parallel to the ground if you can. Be careful, you got a bad knee.
Oh, that's right.
All right, and take your hands inside and then hold your heels. And sit down, and your back should be parallel to the floor.
For 20 minutes?
No, only for Manu. Everybody else will move on. She's going to be for 20 minutes.
I'm already starting my countdown.
Long, deep breathing, okay? Okay, I got you on the watch. And in Kundalini Yoga, come on, guys. I'm counting on Banu here. She's in. Just like so. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
Just like so. Hold that position with long, deep breathing.
How's this?
Yeah, that's good. You don't have to
Very
bend
good.
too deep. That's
Very good. Ideally, your thighs are parallel to the ground. Hold the position. And in Kundalini Yoga, all our exercises virtually are based on times. And I'm
Ooh,
cutting
that's
down the.
kind
I'm
of
cutting.
fun.
Yeah, it's on time. So, Banu would like to do this for 20 minutes, but we're
No.
we're not going to do it. So,
Legs hurt already.
so
That's a good
what?
burn.
So,
I'm burning calories.
all you're burning on this, and we want you to burn. And if you can make it, do your best. We don't want to hurt you, but do your best. And this is meant to burn. And as I said, we have specific times for these exercises. I'm cutting down on the times today because we're a little limited in time, of course. But oh boy, you can see people are really having a tough time with this Kundalini Yoga.
We're trying.
Okay, you're trying. No, you're doing good.
Oh, I need a
Okay,
break.
come on, guys, 30 more seconds. Now,
that
Bonnie, you can
helps.
start
35.
counting down now. This is probably the toughest thing we're going to do in this set, so there's relief ahead.
Oh,
Right, but
good.
try to stay in. A lot of Kundalini Yoga is.
Can I ask a question?
This was a warrior's yoga. This was
Sarah
about
has
grit.
a question while
Yes,
she's
Sarah.
in this posture.
All right, we'll move on to the
You got
next,
it,
and
you
you
got
can.
it.
What's your question?
You know how there are alterations or adjustments?
There is no adjustment to this.
Oh, so if somebody is
That's
hurt,
it.
they just can't. They
You
can't
just
do it.
do the best. No, do the best you can.
You
If
do
I
the
can't
best
go,
you
then
can.
you do the best you can.
Oh.
That's our modification. Do the best you can.
Wow, that was
All
awesome.
right, so
Thanks
inhale,
for the question, Sarah. That brought down the 30
exhale,
seconds.
come on down.
Ooh, that was tough.
That's tough, but you're still here. So,
I'm here.
And I just mentioned for 1 second, because you had brought this up. Kundalini Yoga, you know what it's about? It's about grit. It's grit more than having a perfect posture. It's like doing your best. And you know what? Sometimes if you're not in the perfect posture and you're doing your best, you're getting more out of that than somebody's doing a perfect posture and
Right.
it comes easy.
That's a
So this is
beautiful tip.
asking you to be your best.
Right.
And you don't want to hurt yourself, but there's no like modification. But this is the position, you do your best,
Sounds like
even if you're
football.
shaky. It is like football because we were talking about football before. It is like football.
A friend of mine actually made a beautiful observation when you talked about grit. She said, it's okay to be average. It's not okay to be mediocre, meaning that compared with the others, it's okay if you don't do as well as they
We
do.
could pretty much end the show right here. That is,
We should do the best we can, right?
that's what it's
She
actually
made it
about.
beautiful, yeah.
That's what it's
exactly
about.
it.
Okay, let's move on. We gave you a
Yes.
little touch of grit there. The next thing we're gonna do is sit up straight, grab your shins.
Oh,
And we're in
cross-legged?
cross-legged position, please.
Sorry.
Grab your shins, and we're going to use this for leverage, okay? So on the inhale, I'm going to bring my chest out, and exhale, I'm going to curve it back. So it's just like this. I'm like riding a horse almost, okay? So inhale, inhale, chest out, exhale back. And get into a nice rhythm, just like so. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, keep up. Keep up, very good. Okay, 30 more seconds. We're really cutting down in time, so give this a lot of energy.
There's your ab workout, Sarah.
Huh? Yeah.
Your ab workout.
Good.
And as I'll be saying later in the show, if you want copies of the entire workout, I'll give it to you. We're giving you just a shorter time on each
That would
one.
be lovely.
So inhale deep. And exhale. Now this one you really like. Hands on top of the shoulders. Fingers in front, thumbs in back. just like so, just like Bono. It's perfect. And we're sitting up straight, and when I inhale, I'm going to twist left, exhale, twist right. And the head is going with the body. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. And turn from the waist. And everything is along with it. And in Kundalini Yoga, unless I describe otherwise, always breathe through the nose. And always best to keep your eyes shut as well, because we want to start teaching ourselves to experience from within. We're always used to having our senses of what's going on outside of us. Now we want to turn in and experience what's happening inside.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the Ujjayi breath. I was used to that, so through the nose.
Through the nose. Now we do others, there are things that occasionally we do with the mouth, but unless otherwise specified, just assume that it's
Oh,
through the
I was
nose.
thinking the one in the back of the throat. Is that okay to use that? I'm just used to that. Is that okay?
Through the mouth
Ujjayi,
or?
through the back of the. No, the mouth is closed. But through the.
Oh, sure.
That's okay,
fine.
right?
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
of
okay.
course.
Just not keep the mouth open.
Okay, guys, good. I'm feeling the sweat happening. There you go. You're
Yeah,
supposed to.
it does.
If you're not
Feels
sweating,
good.
you're not doing it right. Okay, now take your hands together, put them over your head, stretch, and we're going to continue that same motion. Inhale left, exhale right. Very good. Keep up. I know that some of you had mentioned to me you're into dancing, and one of the things in Kundalini Yoga, we do a lot of this movement. If you've done other forms of yoga, you probably have much more experience with holding positions, stretching and holding.
Right.
We do some of that, but in Kundalini Yoga, we actually do a lot of moving.
Movement, right.
A lot of moving.
That's where the sweat's coming from.
That's
I
where the
wonder
sweats
where I'm
come. The
sweating.
sweat
Wow.
and
I feel
the
it.
breathing. The sweat, it's the movement coordinated with intentional breathing will actually get you to sweat and get the toxins out of your system.
It's like a workout.
It's a good workout. It's a warrior workout. It's a very, very good workout.
And
Yeah,
you're
but you
supposed
can't
to feel
stop. You got to
lightheaded.
keep on going.
I feel
You're
dizzy.
cheating.
How long do you
thinking
keep
There you
maybe I
go.
was
Keep
moving too
stretching.
fast.
Inhale.
You have reps?
And exhale. Okay, lower the hands. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to go through these really quickly here. Now the next one, so I'll just demonstrate what it looks like. You get it from me. You can do this at home as well. Okay, so take your hands and to the side with your fingers to the side and just start doing body drops. Okay, we're going to do this for half a minute too.
Any breath for this?
No, just natural. And just kind of hit that tailbone.
Oh, I was
Hit the tail.
placing it nicely.
Oh yeah. Don't be so nice. Don't be so nice. We're not. We're only nice off camera here. Okay. Very good. All right. Now, again, we're kind of going through just to demonstrate for you. Now at home, you want to do all these maybe for 3 minutes. We're doing it for half a minute.
Okay.
Because we
3
started a little
minutes.
late. Put the legs out, and just like you used to, come into forward stretch. Just like you grab your toes, pull back, bend at the waist, and just stretch forward, okay? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Hold in that position.
How do you breathe?
Fine. Just very normal, regular breath. Relax your breathing. Just relax into it. Okay, now inhale. Stretch. Exhale. Stretch. Now come back into what we call easy pose. Easy pose is cross-legged position. Cross your arms. This is also very, very sweet. Cross your arms so you're holding opposite knees.
like that.
This is very cool. Okay, and sit up straight. And just stretch your arms out. And open your chest as you're doing this.
This feels good,
It's
Sarah.
very good. It's a very nice feeling. Gives you centeredness. And now inhale and open up. Exhale, shake it out. Take your 2 middle fingers and hook them right in front of the heart. Pull right in front of the heart. Keep that equilibrium. And again, we're doing all of this to activate and strengthen our first 2 chakras. That's our intent, to activate this Kundalini energy. Again, at home, if you're following, writing it down, or if you're going to write me for these, you want to do each of these for 3 minutes. So inhale and pull.
We'll have Harin
And then come onto your stomach. Again, we're running through these, but again, at home you want to do these for 3 minutes apiece. And we're going to come into what you know as bow pose. This is also in Hatha Yoga. So
Perfect. Keep the credits up there till the end.
grab
Thank you, Josiane.
grab your ankles if you can and come arching up. And if you can't, and you're a beginner, just arch up the best you can. Even if you can't touch your ankles, bring your arms back and just arch the best you can. We'll hold this a few more seconds.
Oh, this is a real burner.
Stretch and exhale down. And one last thing, we're going to come back into cross-legged position. This is Kundalini Yogaxpress.
I like that.
It's a new one for me
Hurry
too.
up, I want my enlightenment.
And you're sitting up straight. Put your hands on your knees. Sit up straight. Close your eyes. Relax your breath. And feel your own sense of royalty and feeling regal. It's one thing we do in Kundalini Yoga. We want to feel regal. We want to shine. And feel that shining quality coming from within you. And feel a radiance and a completeness in yourself. Just feel as if there's a sun inside of you and it's just shining.
That's how I
Okay,
feel
now
all the time.
inhale deep and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me.
It was a pleasure. That was a great experience. I expected that it would be more seminar type and you'll be talking to us. You were not talking at us, you were talking with us kind of thing. You did take us through a wonderful journey. That was great.
It was fun.
I'd like to acknowledge once more our director, Josiane Hurd. Thank you, Josiane, for helping tape this episode for us. Manhattan Neighborhood Network, that's a studio where we tape these episodes. If you want to join us, not only do we have a great wellness panel of experts, every now and then we have someone like Harinam Singh Khalsa who will take us to a different level altogether. We're going to have Harinam's credits one more time in the lower third of your screen, even though our credits are rolled. Please feel free to contact Harinam. Any questions you have, he will address it when he comes back on our show. They're right there on the screen.
And I will be happy to send you a copy of the class.
That would
Also,
be great,
If
yes.
you'd like, and I'll put you on my contact list at the same time. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me.
Fantastic. And we'll offer you a link to Harinam's website. Right now you have it up there. yogaheaven56@gmail.com is his email. www.yogaheaven.com. Contact Harinam Singh Khalsa. He's a spiritual teacher and a counselor. Harinam, that was a great experience. We really loved it. Sarah, on behalf of Sarah Torres, Frank Craven, he's already in a different world. Ron Thomas, and our special guest, Harinam Singh Khalsa. This is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yoga Express. Stay with us, stretch with us. So Kundalini is not all about getting straight to the spiritual level. So Harinam is taking us step by step. So watch the next 3 episodes of this series, and of course Harinam will be back with us next month as well, but the next 3 days you're with us.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. Josiane, are we good or should we keep going? We're okay to move around?
Another 30 seconds.
Oh, we have 30 seconds, that's fine.
Oh, we do.
Any feedback, anyone?
How do you know the condition of your chakras?
The condition. By listening to what your friends say about you.
Ron, the first one, the chair pose, I'm your friend, so I'm telling you, the chair pose, I was burning, you were burning, so you better be careful in that. That is something that's going to
I thought
affect you.
Well, I
No,
would
no,
say
that
that
was-
I would
that
say
was a
this. It
very
has
tough
to
one.
do with a person's essence and how people are.
I like the part you said about grit, because now it's made me see that posture in a different light. Thank you for that. I didn't think about it that way. I was thinking it's physical fitness. Sarah, what do you think?
I'm thinking, I don't know what you mean by grit.
A
Grit is
determination.
attitude.
You're tough.